I've been talking a lot about this lately to you Blueprint members about how SEO is changing and it's really not a good fit for every single business anymore because frankly, a lot of businesses could spend on SEO and never see results because it's just too competitive and there's competitors that have been entrenched for years spending a lot of money on SEO. And number two, because not everyone uses Google to find businesses anymore the way that we like to think that they do as SEOs. What I mean by that is going to Google searching, finding the result, and then becoming a customer or a lead or whatever their end goal is. And that's really important for agencies and SEO professionals to understand because the game that you're trying to win is get them more customers. And if you're providing them a service that doesn't get them more customers, but you're selling them on that dream, but it's not your fault and it's not their fault. They're just operating in an industry where there's no chance of them getting really any sort of exposure or customers from it, then you've got to refine your positioning. And I talk about this a lot with Blueprint members, right? I've talked about how our agency is going back to the drawing board and really looking at industries that still, when somebody goes to Google, ultimately results in a lead because we like to work with B2B companies. It could be e-commerce too, whatever those searches are, whatever those types of companies are, you got to understand that. And you got to look at your business and your offer and your service and who you're servicing and really go through that searcher process in Google to type in keywords that are related to the business and just ask yourself, if you're searching for this business, is there any sort of commercial or business or purchase or conversational intent that you have behind that search? And if not, then again, I would really urge you to look at your agency's positioning. So the whole point of this video is a lead just came in. This is the automated leads that come in over Slack for a company. And I was actually just making a comment inside of our Slack channel about how this is a perfect example of it's outside of the scope of what we kind of do. We traditionally like to focus on industries that have a very high customer value. They have a sales team, they have a sales model. Attorneys is a perfect example of something that we specialize in. But this is a really good example of a website that absolutely needs SEO in order to really be profitable as a business, because it's a review site. From what I see, this is almost like a G2 crowd or a clutch for the health and wellness industry. Now, they can do social media marketing all that they want, but it's only going to scale to a certain point with that business model. There's only so much attention and so much content that they create to get people in through social, and they don't have a high customer acquisition value. They don't have anything that I can see here that's going to lend them to being able to charge a lot for whatever service that they're providing here. So realistically, the only way that this business makes money is if they can get SEO figured out. And that's the exact position that you want to be in as a service provider, a business that absolutely needs your service in order to acquire customers, in order to win, in order to be profitable as a business. So these are the conversations that you got to be having with yourself, with your team, with your partners, whoever it is, to make sure that your offer is constantly in desire. And at the end of the day, that you are making your clients more money. So that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one.